Bobby Lopez here, Quick Fix Golf, quickfixgolf.com. We're having one of our regular online classes. Tonight our class is about how to get your golf swing off to a great start, or the takeaway, whatever you want to call it. I think you'll find this is going to be interesting, I hope. And did some work on it this morning. And we're going to have some interesting stuff to look at. There's Darren, my partner there, who's not here today because he's teaching. We're still open in Myrtle Beach, and we're still open at the range in Richmond. They haven't shut us down yet, so we're taking heed to all the warnings of 6 feet away and everything else. In fact, nobody wants to get within 6 feet of me anyway, so what the difference? Tupelo Bay, Garden City, that's where we are in Myrtle Beach. There's our website, quickfixgolf.com. If you want a free analysis of your swing, just click on the thing right here. It says online lessons. You get a free analysis of your swing. Now, what we're going to talk about today is the golf swing motion process, not the pre-shot routine. This could be part of the pre-shot routine, but when you go up to a golf ball, first set your grip, then set your stance, and there's where I see a lot of people mess up because they put their left foot down first, and that's death. You got to if you're right-handed, you want to put your right foot down first. If you're left-handed, then you can put your left foot down first. And then today, what we're going to talk about is the ignition. How do you start the swing? How do you make it go? Here is world-famous Bernhard Langer. Let me see. I think that's it. So I want to get to, we're going to start with Bernhard. And you're going to see how he starts his golf swing. And it's hard to do it any better. And that's probably why he's so consistent. Where are you, Bernhard? There he is. Now, watch this. Mucho importante. Let me try and get this thing in close. Will you come on? There you go. Watch this. There's the ball. There's his hands. Watch what happens. Doing it very slowly. He's dragging the head behind. He's taking back, like the old man that taught me how to play the first one when I was a kid. He said, take back the handle, not the head. People like to hinge the head immediately. No, take back the handle, not the head. So watch what Bernhard does here. See that? See that? See that? Now, let me show you exactly the opposite. 33937. I had to go through some of my videos here. And let me show you 339937. 33937. Let's go a little further. 33937. Wow, I got a ton of videos. 33937. 33937. Where is it? Come on. Oh, let me make sure. Yeah, 33937. Hold on a second. Come on, you idiot. I figured once I wrote them down, that would make it easy for me. I'll actually. No, that's not the one. 33937. That's the 3 4s. So that can't be it. 33937. Where are you? Well, yeah, there's one. It's one of them anyway. It's not that one. This one is 33998, I think. No, 3400. That's funny. Oh, listen to this. The numbers change. As I did more videos, the numbers actually change. I didn't know that. I thought they stayed once the number was there. But watch what this guy's going to do right here. But that's the actual lesson. Hold on. Here it is. Watch what his hands do. See his hands right there? As innocent as that might seem to you right there. See how he just moves his hands right there? Look at Bernhard. Watch his hands. Boy, and not only that, watch how the triangle stays in place. Come on, where are you going? Yeah. Here, the triangle is broken. You want to have the letter Y. See that? Now I'm screwed because the other numbers that I wrote down aren't going to work either. But I remember the other guy was further down. I'll be darned. Well, let's take a look at Cooch. We want to look at Kuchenberg. Let's see, Kuchar. Watch Kuchar. Watch what he does. Look at how Kuchar holds that club up in the air. He holds that club up in the air. And he starts back, sort of like Nicklaus was famous for. Although the picture I have of Nicklaus here, the video I have of him, he actually sat the club down on the ground, which surprised me because he used to hold it in the air. Hold it in the air like that. And if you look at Cooch on the front, you see watch Cooch go like this. Now he changed his, watch, he moved himself, moved the ball further up in the stand. See that? Look at that. Then watch, he's going to hold the club up in the air. See that? Took it up, held it in the air, and then he starts it back. Almost maintaining the triangle. Not as well as Bernhardt does because Bernhardt takes back the handle, not the head. Now, what Ernie Els used to work on, which would help you, it'd be very easy to do, is, let me move him back. So move back, will you, Ernie? There you go. Now let's watch his triangle. Keeps it pretty much together, but not as well as Bernhardt does. But what he would work on is having a little block of wood right here. And then what you do is get the club head to lag and feel like the hands here are going first. Sort of like Bernhardt's doing here. See, look at it again. He gets right there, and then he starts back. Yes, I'll cover that. Go. That's Frankie. That's good thing you saw there. That Kuchar has such a strong grip in the left hand. Let me show you. We'll go back to that a second. Would you look at Kuchar? Where's Kuchar? Hey, Kuchar. Get over here. Oh, I know you're busy paying your caddy. Yeah, right. There he is. Okay. Notice the caddy's not on the scene. He had to go get food stamps. All right. Anyway, takes it back this way. Okay. Now watch where this club face is going to be. Look at that. See, he's keeping that club face even with his spine. See, he has a strong grip. Frankie's right. That's what he saw. He said he had no idea he had that strong a grip. I'd rather have a strong one than a weak one any day of the week. Which, if you look at our class about the grip matching the impact position, which I'm going to redo in a few minutes, and get it up. He's just a little strong, but look how he takes that club. You know, even though it's not really as clean as Bernhardt, it's really very good. See, just everything's working together. See, the club and his chest are together. When the chest stops, the club stops. If you keep going with the arms after the chest goes, just look how much he stays behind the golf ball, which we talk about all the time. The other one we were going to look at was Dufner. Where's Dufner? What do you see what Dufner does? He's actually, believe it or not, closer to Bernhardt. Now watch what Dufner does here. We haven't seen him in a while. See, he's got his little wrist waggle there. He does that routine, and he sets it down, and then he just sort of drops it on the ground, and then look how he drags back the handle, not the head. Gabish. He drags back the handle, not the head. Look where he is right here at impact. Look at that. Straight line from the tip of the left shoulder to the ball. Just like we preach all the time. It isn't that we made it up. That's what they're doing. I like to say I was a genius or something. I made it up, but I didn't make it up. See, but see, he starts back the handle, not the head. Now, there was another one I was going to show you. Nicklaus himself. You can say all the rest of these guys are full of crap, but you know this guy, 18 majors. See, normally he holds that club up in the air. I'm really surprised to see that it's on the ground, but it's probably just barely on the ground. It has a light. That's one thing that I learned the hard way once I got out on the European tour, and that is don't set your club down, especially with an iron and especially in the rough or in any tall grass. Don't set your club down. Hold it or barely touch the ground with it, but you have hold of it, because if you set that club down, the ball could move, and that's going to cost you a stroke. So you want to very lightly touch the ground. Plus, if you have it buried into the ground too much, all full weight onto the ground, as you take it back, you can get a little stuck in the grass, and that messes up your tempo and rhythm. See? But here's Nicklaus. See? Everything in one piece, everything in one piece, everything in one piece. Hernios, it's all in one piece. Then he starts hinging. When the chest stops, the arms stop. All right, so let me open this up to some questions before we go any further. Anybody got a question? Microphones are open. Hello. Mics are open if anybody's got a question.
Hey, Bobby, this is Justin.
Hey, Justin.
Question for you on not a full swing, but maybe you're on a shorter swing. Would you still wait to hinge until the club is at 2 o'clock, or are there instances when you would begin to hinge right off the ball?
I hinge early if I have to have a very steep trajectory. Let's look at, oh crap, I'm telling you, I'm losing it. What's his name? He's on the senior tour now. It hits it short. I'm looking as I go through here. I'll show you. He won the U.S. Open many, many, many moons ago. Comes down to Richmond every year in a tournament. And he's sitting a wedge in here. So, Pavin, that was it. I just went right past him. Corey Pavin. So here's Pavin with a wedge. Let's see what his hands do. He's a pretty good wedge player. He has to be. He can't hit it out of a shadow. See, he's sort of gradually hinging as he takes it back. But see, well, not hinging very much there. When the chest stops, the club stops. Ba-ba-boom. See, he has very little movement in the lower body. See that? Keeps it quiet. Now, if I have to hit a ball over a bunker or something, like a little lob shot or something, I really hinge immediately. Because I'm trying to hit, the more I hinge, the higher the ball goes. The less I hinge, the lower the ball goes. Good question, though. Anybody else? Step right up. Either I did a damn good job or everybody's in a coma. No questions? Let me see if I can find that one guy that was 33937. Let me see. 33956, 33963, 33931. Oh, here we go. That's him. Perfect. Now watch this. Watch this. This is exactly what not to do. Now you're toast. See? So what people like to do is they want to hinge the head. They want to hinge right there. No, he needs to put a block of wood right here. Or I guess here he's got a head cover there for the, where he's going to go, but he's not helping himself. And what I would do with him, but let's say I was giving him a lesson at the range, I'd put my foot right there. And I'd tell him, okay, start the golf club back. And he'd be pressing on my foot like crazy. And I say, no, get this to go back and keep the club behind my foot. And force him to feel what it's like to take the handle back, not the head. Take back the handle, not the head. So that's what I would do if I'm there. If I'm not there and it's a video, that's probably what I did with him. I told him, I said, get yourself a little block of wood and put it right there. And start your hands back first and have the head drag. Who else has got a question? Anybody?
There's a question in the chat box.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. Well, I tell you, thanks for waking me up. What happens when arms go beyond chest turn with ball flight? Inconsistency. That doesn't mean you can't pull it off, but it's if you want to be consistent, most of the players that are consistent, when the chest stops, the arms stop. Let's look at Immelman here. He's got a real consistent kind of. Here's Immelman. He's got my first name backwards, Trevor. See? When he takes it back, when the chest stops, the arms stop. When the chest stops, the arms stop. Let's see if there's any other questions. Good question there, Bill. I never noticed Cucho. We saw that. He has a strong grip. All right. Anybody else got a question? Did you learn something today? Let's see if there's any other questions. No other questions so far. But once you set your grip and you put your right foot down first, then you put your left foot, and then you start to ignite this backswing, one of the best things you can do is start back the handle very slowly and drag the head. If you watch these new Korean players coming on board, they take that club back beautifully, and then they stop, and it's like they stop, and you say, what happened? They're not going to hit it, and they stay up there so long. I get maybe they picked it up from Matsuyama, but he's Japanese, so I don't know. Maybe they just who knows how it happened, but that's what they're doing, and it really works. If you just really not swing so quick and get some good rhythm and tempo and get your arms and your chest and everything working together, you can be a whole lot more consistent. As Sam Snead used to say, give me a man with a fast backswing and a pocket full of money. Any questions? If not, we'll call it a day.
So what, they're pausing at the top of their swing? Is that what you're saying?
Big time. Big time. They're going very, very slowly, and they stop. They literally stop. And you could probably count to 3, and then they start the other way. It's amazing. Matsuyama was doing that a lot. Here's Matsuyama. Hey, Matsuyama. Matsuyama-san. Where'd he go? Here he is. I got him spelled wrong, that's why. Now here it looks like one piece. See, he's not literally stopping on his, but he is looks like he's cognizant of where the backswing ends and where the downswing starts. And Nicklaus was a big proponent of that. He say, finish your backswing. Look at that backswing. Look at the width of that stance. You know, these younger kids today, I mean, they're all their swings are built to knock the snot out of them. If you don't hit it far enough, you're toast. I mean, it's all, as they say now, proximity to the hole. I would dare say that a guy like Trevino couldn't make it in today's world. Different ball game. As is football and everything else. I mean, even baseball. You look at these kids; they hit it out of the parking lot because their conditioning is so much stronger, and everything they do is built for that. Any other questions? Going once. Go ahead.
Just a comment about stopping up on top. When you stop up on top like that, at least I feel it. One of the worst things that I have a problem with is cocking my wrists because I don't cock early enough. You've caught me at it a couple of times when I have been a lesson up there. But I noticed that if I stop at the top, the momentum of the club will help me cock my wrists. It's like the club head keeps going, but my hand stops. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because you have weight, and the further the weight is away from your hands, like such as a driver. See, that's a driver head weighs about 200 grams. A wedge head weighs about 330 grams. And each golf club is 7 grams difference in between. So your 9-iron weighs 7 grams less than the wedge, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, all the way up the line. And the lightest club head of the bunch is the driver, because it's the one that's furthest away. Wedge is the heaviest. Sand wedge is your heaviest club. And it's shorter. And the lie angle changes. That's the argument for DeChambeau saying all the clubs are the same length. If all the clubs are the same length, they also weigh the same. Now, he doesn't use single length clubs when it comes to the driver and the 3-wood stuff because you can't compete. But his 6-iron, let's say it's here, well, so is his 7-iron, so is his 8-iron, so is his 9-iron, and so is his 5-iron. And so is his wedge. So every one of the heads weighs 273 grams. They all weigh the same. Where in a traditional set, each head is 7 grams different. So the weight on the end is going to help you hinge your hands, yes, especially with the driver.
Yeah, I golf with a guy that says, he said, if I hesitate on top, I get a better shot. And it's, every time he says that, I just kind of smile because you can actually see it. Club head keeps going, cocks his wrist.
Yeah, it might feel like that to him, but he doesn't realize that's what the video is good because it can show you what you're really doing, not what you think you're doing. But you look at this Matsuyama here, I mean, this is amazing. But look at the turn he has, the flexibility. He gets his left shoulder all the way almost to his right foot. See, he's well behind the golf ball. All right, anybody else?
Good class, Bobby. Thank you.
All right, partner.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm going to load this up right now. And remember, anyone else that wants to have a view of their swing, you just get out a cell phone, video your swing from the front and the down line, send it off to us, and we'll do a complete analysis, send it back absolutely free. To quickfixgolf.com. Oh, darn it.